yesterday was the 46th annual general meeting of Reliance Industries. So to discuss that further, we do have with us Jal Irani, who's the Executive Director of Nuvama Institutional Equities. Jal, thank you for joining in. What, according to you, was the one key takeaway from the annual general meeting, and anything that could, change the future of the company in terms of valuations that you ascribe to it?
So I think what really came in at the fag end, or really towards the end, was the granularity and further confirmation of timelines, scale of the new energy business that the chairman actually detailed. And this by far could be the next $100 billion or a much larger opportunity than that. Of course, just to clarify, at the moment, we've got a $12 billion valuation for the new energy business at the moment. But there's some very interesting things. First, sort of more from a big picture perspective, why this could be such a large opportunity. Firstly, the chairman said that now, with great degree of sort of confirmation, with great degree of authenticity, he can say that the cost of electrolyzers and hence green hydrogen he's going to bring down. They're going to bring down to the targeted levels. Of course, they didn't state the targeted levels, but the last AGM they'd stated as $1 per kg. Now, at $1 per kg of green hydrogen, that is going to be amongst the cheapest green hydrogen, not only hydrogen in the world, but in fact is going to be pushing out other energy sources dramatically. Now, which leads to the second point, which the chairman actually raised. Now, at that level of cost of new energy and green hydrogen, you are not only going to be pushing out other sources of energy, whether it's coal, gas, oil, thermal power itself, but you are also potentially going to make India the new energy capital of the world, the Middle East of new energy. And actually, the chairman went on to saying that India could actually become a net exporter of energy versus today a very significant net importer of energy. So that was the second significant point. The third point is that he not only provided greater granularity on existing plans that they've given, but he also announced, the likes of green methanol, green ammonia plans to, and also now hybrid power to fire up green hydrogen, including wind power and finally, this all goes into capturing their significant plans towards achieving net carbon neutral by 2035. And in fact, he mentioned accelerating the journey to achieving this, which means it could be ahead of plans. Now, not only is this important from a simple ESG perspective, but even the existing O2C businesses, which actually today generically have got a lower valuation because they're considered as polluting. It enhances the longevity of these assets, and also as they go green, it enhances the valuations of their traditional O2C businesses, which could be actually an even larger kicker in terms of valuations than pure new energy business. So actually all this came out more towards the second half, and I think also is underappreciated by the market, because I don't think the market is really following this whole new opportunity so significantly.
Okay, I also wanted your thoughts on, the overall business, right? I mean, what came out, of course, this is on the oil to chemical space and that business, but even in terms of Geo, there's of course Geo Air Fiber that they announced. Not too much about pricing was spoken about, but in general, they want to increase their presence in a big way to about 200 million. They want to double their earlier target. There's a retail business which is growing at a very fast pace. So overall, from an investor standpoint, how do you see the stock, say over the next 12 to 18 months? What would be the key things to watch now that the AGM is behind us?
See, Reliance is all about growing and investing its existing businesses, which is what it's detailed in, whether it's the O2C, the geo business or the retail business. And they clearly detail that. For example, in the geo business itself, subscriber growth has been 20% year on year, which by far is very significant and commendable. And to the extent of the Geo Fiber launch from 19th of September will open up a potential.
Oh, I think there's some issue with that video.
High-paying homes that is going to enhance and augment growth in existing businesses significantly as well. So, needless to say, the current engines of growth are firing away fairly significantly, and then the new businesses such as new energy are the energies, the business of the future. So, I think the whole plan is well structured, thought out, and well articulated actually in the AGM.
All right, Jal, always a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much for joining in and detailing what took place at the AGM and what could drive value. What stood out for me is that new energy business, you've ascribed it a valuation of $12 billion, and this could actually be a $100 billion opportunity going forward. Okay, then with that, we take a short break, come back, focus on the markets and individual stocks as well.